What's up, guys? Time to show off the latest and greatest build. This is build number 1300 and probably 295. Am I that high on the Kraken builds? I don't necessarily remember. But we did something very special for build number 1300. So a couple things going on that you have maybe only seen once before. We've got a matte 090 case, but this is a special Modtok case. This is one of the ones that is custom made that has a domed sapphire glass. So just the case and glass is what you get with this, and it's quite expensive. Then you have to get your own seiko style clickable bezel. So as you know, all my builds outside of the NH builds do not have a click bezel. So this is a quick style bezel on a Vostok build. So black minute insert, silver hands, Kraken 2.1. This is a sunburst gunmetal style background dial. It also gives a little bit of a hint of like a nice brown in different lights, but it is gray sunburst. We have a nice polished milled crown. We have a bead blasted Kraken engraved milled caseback with just a standard silver caseback ring. And then I put this on a super soft waxy wristband strap with a Kraken engraved preview buckle. And that's the build. So this build is actually going to go up for the same cost as something that's full Cerakote, just because this is a lot of the watches that I'm building off of. I'm building a watch, tearing it down. I've got access to a movement. I've got access to a caseback and a crown. None of that's the case with this. I have to buy those two pieces separate and then build everything around it. So cost-wise, this is a lot more expensive than the regular style. So this will be a more expensive build, but this is build 1300, so I wanted to make sure I did something special. I have one more of these cases before I have to go and try to buy more. As you saw, clickable style bezel. This is an automatic mechanical. It is a 24-15 movement, so as you're moving, it will keep time because your rotor moves around. But before you put it on, you're going to want to wind it just a little bit, and how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. And at that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it, or away from you. Winding it towards you does not wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and go back and forth. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, that mixed with your rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. And if you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. It's got reversers in there. It's got a, it will not, it has a slipping mainspring, so once it has the input it needs, it is not accepting anything more. Once you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it out to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so that will keep ticking. And you'll also notice you've got a wobble crown. This deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so while you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressures on anything. But there's a good look at that dome sapphire. Alexa, what time is it? 12:46 a.m. Good morning. Push it over, get it out of that time setting when you're done, and wind it down. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. This is going to come in a black engraved Kraken box with an Atlas watch pillow in there. It's going to come with a few things. It's going to come with watch cleaners. It's good on all glass and metal parts. Everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. And you're also going to get some leather conditioner to keep this strap perfectly soft. Use a rag, don't use your microfiber. Apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess. That's if this strap ever feels that it is not as tight as it should be, or I'm sorry, not tight, not as soft as it should be. But you'd probably feel, if you have an issue with it, on your wrist on the back side. So that's where I would actually apply it if I was you. So that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats, you got build number 1300. And I don't remember what Kraken number we're at. We're getting close to Kraken 300. And I don't actually have anything super cool planned for 300. So I'll have to consider that here sometime soon. Maybe something Cerakote. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do. But this is number 1300. We've been doing this for, what, 6.5 years? April of 2019. So 1300 in that amount of time. So if this is going to you, congrats. You got something killer. I also have one of these Modtok case Kraken builds. So it is the gourmet version of the regular. I wish I could do that on all of them, but this was a specially made case, and only that case will accept that sapphire glass. So, but that's it. That's the build if it's going to you. Thank you so much. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out. I'll see what I can do. If you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.